Hi, my name is Tyler Bielman, and I'm the design director on GearsTactics. GearsTactics is about a reluctant soldier named GABE DIAZ. GABE DIAZ was sort of a super high-functioning strategic commander in the COG army, and then some things went wrong, and he sort of busted himself back down to the motor pool to kind of get away from the actual fighting. GABE is forced to take command again because of a locust scientist, a geneticist named Ukon. Ukon is sort of a unique threat. Ukon is the monster that makes monsters. All of the big bosses that you've seen in Gears of War, that's Ukon's handiwork. With GearsTactics, it was really important to us that we let the player figure out the way they want to win the game. That involves a lot of freedom. Freedom of movement is where the game starts. The game doesn't take place on a grid. You can move your unit anywhere you want on the battlefield to create all kinds of flanks and shooting lanes, however you want. That same freedom is in your unit creation and customization. You can personalize the look of each unit, and you can adjust their weapons and armor to fit your playstyle. And to make sure it feels like Gears of War, there are even massive boss fights. The big update for GearsTactics is coming on all platforms for all players, and it's happening alongside the release of Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S. So you will be able to play all the new content on any platform you want starting November 10th. Jack is a really cool addition to the game. He's a unit that goes on every mission. He has tons of different awesome capabilities. He can debuff the enemies, he can buff your squad, he can even go run errands and pick up equipment for you. So up into one of Jack's skill trees, he can bring into the battlefield a torque bow, which is a high velocity explosive payload, or a boom shot, which is a grenade launcher. Otherwise, to get those weapons in the game, you have to take down a really powerful enemy. So in the case of the boom shot, you would have to destroy a boomer and he will drop it and you can pick it up. But if you invested in that skill tree, Jack will just put one where you need it, and that can be critical for clearing out waves of wretches, for defending control points and control missions. It's really awesome that you can manifest those power weapons thanks to Jack. With the release of the new content in conjunction with the consoles, we wanted to give you a new battlefield option with Jack, but we wanted to make sure we amplify the challenge on the other side of the battlefield. So we're introducing the Deviant enemies. There are 5 new Deviant enemies for you to contend with. There's the Deviant Wretch, the Deviant Hammerburst Drone, the Deviant Sniper Drone, the Deviant Cantus, and the Deviant Disciple. The Deviants are tougher, more powerful enemies, and they have unique skills that you will never see coming. If you are dedicated to the game, if you put your time in, you can get the Supreme Equipment. The Supreme Equipment unlocks the maximum potential of each weapon. For example, if you were to get all Supreme weapon mods for the long shot, it turns that thing into a crit hit machine. It really will do tons of headshot damage, and at that point in the game, you're late enough in the game, the challenges are really hard, and so you need the ability to one-shot those enemies off the field. Playing with a controller is an excellent experience in GearsTactics. We invested a ton of time and resources into making sure that the game feels completely native on the console. We have added a different controller support. So for example, on the right trigger is a contextual zoom. This zoom will bring the camera in tight anywhere during any moment of the game, so you can really get a sense of where things are pixel for pixel. On the left trigger, we have a sort of a mode we call precision targeting. This allows you to slow down the reticle so you can put it exactly where you want to. This is really important for things like targeting grenades or for putting down an area of effect skill from Jack. This is alongside a lot of different tuning changes that we made so that the game feels like it was created for Xbox and the controller. But of course, you always have the option. If you want to play with a keyboard and mouse, you can put that into your Xbox console as well and play that way, and it works great. We are bringing GABE DIAZ into Gears 5. If you play the tutorial, of GearsTactics on any platform, you will unlock Armored Gabe as a multiplayer skin in Gears 5 starting on November 17th.